Hello, my name is Gregory Smith. This video is one of a series of videos on changes to Microsoft Dynamics SL version 2015. One of the changes that Microsoft has made in Dynamics SL 2015 involves the maintaining a history of changes to employees' earnings deductions, the deductions records themselves, as well as the payroll tables. And so I'm going to open up an employee here. I'm going to go to Richard Carey, and we're going to give him a raise from $21,450 to $24,000 and change his hourly rate accordingly. And then we're going to put in this comment field has been added. It's a required field. And you can see we put in merit increase, and I'm going to give it a save. And I'm going to go to his deductions, and I'm going to change his 401k from 7 to 7.5%. And I'm going to put a comment on that 401k change. Now we could have done that with one change and one save. It would have created only one history record. In this case, I decided to make it 2 history records. So now I'm going to go ahead and close the employee and open up the employee history screen, which is under inquiries. Find Mr. Carey. Put in the calendar year. This database is in 1999. And I'm going to click View Pay Audit. And you can see at the top part it shows just 24 in both revised and current. But down at the bottom it shows the 401k has been changed. It's revised, it's got that check mark checked. And I click on Previous. And you can see it was 7% and now has gone to 7.5%. Now I'm going to scroll to the previous record. And there's the change from the 21,450 to the 24,000. So you can see each change, each save is captured. I could have easily have changed the 401k and the earnings at the same time with one save, but I elected to do it as 2 different transactions. So now I'm going to go ahead and close the employee history. Okay, now I'm going to go into the deduction maintenance. I'm going to make a change to a deduction, in this case, Fed 2. You can see the maximum year-to-date subject base is $117,500. I'm going to change it to $118,000 and give it a comment. And save. I'm going to close the screen. Now if I go into deduction history, pull up the same deduction, and again for the year, and if I view comparisons, you can see it says the current value is 118, the previous value is 117. If there were changes to the exemption credits for the deduction or the company record, it would also record. And again, you can scroll through multiple changes within that year. That's the deduction history. Last change I'm going to make is to a payroll table. I'm going to pull up the federal tax tables for single people. And here it is with the 2014 rate. I'm going to have to do one little quick thing here. I'm going to override this amount because I'm going to actually paste it in. I've got the new tables in a spreadsheet, and that would error out because the line 6 is actually bigger than line 7. So now I'm going to paste in the changes as opposed to manually doing this. You don't have to watch me doing that. And there's the tax table, the new tax table. And then once we've got that done, I'm going to make a going to save it, and I get the error message says I need a comment. So I'll drop in 2015 rates and close that screen, saving the changes. Now when I go into the payroll table history, okay, I'm going to select the single table, put in the year, and there's the table. There's this button that's been added, View Comparisons, and then here's the comparison screen. The bottom has the grid with the actual table, and the top part shows any revisions to the top part of the table itself, and which date and time it all occurred. And then if you click on a particular row of the table, and then you can click on Compare, and you can see the only change that actually occurred was base units. On this line, you can see two things changed, the amount in dollars and the base units. And that's the change to the payroll table history. As you can see, they've made some considerable changes to the tracking of payroll changes, both for the employee and the deductions, the payroll tables, that improves the auditability of and the internal controls over payroll. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.